second language acquisition, or language learning, or learning of a language. So naturally, when a child is born, he learns a language which is a language of signs, and then gradually he comes up to be learning the words that are spoken by the mother or the father or the family members at home. No wonder the language one learns in childhood as a child is known as mother tongue, because that is the language that is being spoken by the mother of the child. Even when adults, people use their natural language to converse, but as the need comes, they try to learn a second language. So every language that will be coming at second position in learning would be the second language. So the second language learners are there all over the world, and all human beings, they try to learn another language. So whenever somebody is learning a language which is other than his mother tongue or the natural language that he speaks, would be called a second language. There has been a lot of work on second language learning, and there are different theories about the learning of second language, because it is an effort which is made in order to learn the language. It does not come naturally to human beings as it is the case with the first language. So everybody has a first language which is called L1, and then if he goes for the learning of another language and he speaks that other language, then it will be called that this person is speaking in his second language. So that means any other language that will be learned by someone and who would be speaking and making use of that language would be called the second language. But the L1 would be the one which is the mother tongue or the natural language that one has learned in his life. L2 would be the second language. So learning of language, there are so many theories about this in vogue, and there has been a lot of work and there has been a debate on how a language is learned. There are some linguists who say that language is deliberately learned by an effort, and there is a process of learning that language, and it can be learned similarly the way any subject is learned. Whereas there are also very important beliefs that language is learned through acquisition. It is acquired, it is not learned. So there is a long debate about it, and still it is ongoing. And even the students of linguistics, they also find different views about learning of language or acquisition of language. So when it is being learned, that is a deliberate action is being made in order to learn the language. When it is being acquired, or when it is said language in acquisition has been learned, then it is that it is coming naturally, it is being acquired due to the environment, due to the surroundings where the language is being spoken. All these theories, they have evidences and they have a lot of research. So it is difficult to say who is wrong and who is right. In order to find out more about it, more research is being done, and as students of linguistics and languages, we can always find out more opinions, and we can also make our own findings and find out the data that how many people are really struggling to learn the language and how many people are acquiring language due to the factors that are related to the acquisition of language. Here we are talking about English language. It also has the same theories that either it is being acquired or it is being learned, or it is because there in the syllabus and people are learning it as a subject. So we are going to look at this aspect of learning the language or acquiring the language as it is called.